I have been checking out all the incredible startups that are here all through the marketplace that have traveled from all over the world to be here.
You're amazing.
I've been having a great time. So thank you for covering me.
Sounds perfect. All right.
Very best of luck. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you
We'll be here
tomorrow.
tomorrow for the
Definitely.
closing ceremony, the award ceremony.
All right.
It'll be fun.
I'll do my best. Bye-bye.
Thank you. 감사합니다. Folks, this is it, the moment you have been waiting for. We are at the finals of the startup competition at South Summit Korea 2024. 420 applications we received to participate in the startup competition from over 60 countries. This is bananas for our first edition here in Asia, not to mention our first edition in Korea. We invited 30 companies to join us here at South Summit during these 3 days to meet, connect, network, and do business here in the Korean market and with the Korean ecosystem. And we have whittled it down to 10. So thank you to our incredible jury members that have had a tough 2 days of seeing these companies and evaluating these companies to get it this far. And we're not finished yet. These 10 companies now have to go down to 5. We have 5 awards that we will be giving out tomorrow, which include Best Team, Most Scalable Startup, Most Disruptive Startup, Most Sustainable Startup, and then the overall winner of South Summit Korea 2024. A huge welcome and thank you to our incredible jury sitting here in the front row. The jury will be assessing these companies based on their level of innovation, their potential to scale, the strength of the team, the viability of the business, and the investability of the company. And with those criteria, these guys have a tough job to pick the winners in each of those categories. Thank you so much. Here this afternoon we have with us Jai Chang, partner at Andler. Thank you for being here. We have Alan Taylor, who's coming all the way from California with Endeavor Catalyst. Thank you, Alan, for being here. We have Annick Janssens, Head of Entrepreneurship and Innovation Center at IE University and Business School. Thank you for being here. And we also have Tarshan Tavaharan, Associate Director at Paddle. Thank you for being here. Thanks for having you guys. We don't make it easy. We have, Paco, of course, also. Head of Data and Analytics at IE University is also going to help us make this decision. And it's not easy because you only get 3 minutes. So it's not easy for the jury. It's not easy for the founder. They have a 3-minute pitch and followed by a 2-minute Q&A. So we'll get mics out to the jury and you guys can ask questions and participate. So let's get started. Are we ready? We have 10 companies. Woohoo! We have 10 companies here to pitch. 3 are in from South Korea, and all of the other 7 are from everywhere, from Germany to Peru. Okay, so it's really tough competition here. Are we ready to go? Anto, we good with the first startup? Let's go. By the way, the South Summit startup team is a team of 2. So those 400 applications, those thousands we receive every year, 2 incredible team that have been doing it a long time and know what they're doing or have the tough task of getting this far to selection. So company number 1, first up to pitch at the finals, is Norma Inc. from South Korea. This is a quantum development and simulation platform that ensures optimal quantum computing system performance through comprehensive simulations. Oh my goodness. And to tell us more about it is DJ Shen, the CFO. Let's go, DJ.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm DJ Shen, CFO of Norma, Asia's leading quantum company. Okay, to start my pitch, I would like to ask a simple question. Why are the most powerful countries, companies, and people are so enthusiastic about quantum computing? Because quantum computing is not the next step of technology. It is a transformative force poised to change the world. With its unparalleled computing powers, it's the race to harness this technology is more than just a trend. It's the necessity for those who want to keep forefront of the innovation and technology. The market size for quantum computing is expanding rapidly, with expected market size to reach billions of US dollars in the near future. quantum applications has already been integrated in diverse sectors such as AI, pharmaceutical, and finance. This represents huge jump, quantum jump in computing powers, enabling to solve the problems that are unsolvable by classical computers, which gave us immense opportunities like early movers like us. So after 3 years of dedicated R&D, Norma is proud to be the first company in Korea to launch the first-tech quantum computers, Kurion. So our technology covers from hardware to software, enabling seamless integration and exceptional performance, even benchmarking with global leaders. This achievement is definitely a breakthrough in the quantum industry in Asia, and we gain great attention from public and private sectors. So we have engaged in several cutting-edge quantum computer projects. These initiatives are not just at the research base, but aiming at deliver practical, scalable solutions across industries. With exceptional quantum computing experience and the capability to deliver and integrate with the real quantum computers, set us apart as the leaders in this field. So we have CEO and CTO with PhD level engineers with more than 15 years of industrial experience, empowers us to implement the best practice in every aspect in R&D and business. And we are actively expanding to global market. And here's one more thing. We about to establish Asia's largest quantum computer factory by the end of this year, utilizing the most advanced nano and semiconductor technology and infrastructure in Korea. This facility will definitely position us as a key player in the global quantum market. So at last, I would like to mention our partners and stakeholders like Vertex Ventures, SBI Holdings, and Gobi Partners. With their strong support, we are quite confident that we can be the first listed quantum computer company in Korea within 2 years. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you, DJ. Thank you. Right on time. Jury, you've 2 minutes for questions, queries. Do we have microphones down there? Mic on the way, please. Let's go.
Thank you. Congratulations on the pitch. I was wondering, what are you looking for? What kind of investment to make this happen in the next 2 years?
Yes, actually we are at the C round, and we have like investors from Vertex and Gobi Ventures and several top VCs in Korea. And after that, we will deliver the first quantum computers in Korea, which will be a milestone. And after we will benchmarking the global peer companies like maybe IQM, and which has been like billion market cap. And we believe that after this round of fundraising, we can prove ourselves the capability of delivering the quantum computers and applications. And as I said, we are planning to expect it to be the first quantum computer company listed in Korea within 2 years. Okay.
The technology is obviously very impressive.
Yes.
Tell us just 1 minute about the commercialization plans.
Yes.
There's so many applications for this. Where do you start? Who do you sell this to? How do you make money?
Yes, the market has been growing very fast in the US and Europe market. The Korea and Asia is starting maybe just last year. And Korea has strong willingness to actually to develop the quantum technology. So they has around like $600 million budget for next year to develop quantum computer. So which means there's many institutions and the government, local government, has enough budget to purchase quantum computers. But at this stage, they were more may consider about the global vendors. But since they know they have a local developer who can deliver at the same performance quantum computer, so they will prefer to use local because we have more localized, more customized service can deliver to our customers in Korea and in the Asian market.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
DJ. Jury, we are out of time.
Okay, thank you.
감사합니다.
Okay, thank
And
you.
thank you so much. It is so not easy.
Okay, thank
Well
you.
done. Not easy in a second language in 3 minutes to go through their quantum computing solution. So appreciate that, DJ. Thank you. Next up, we have D-Tonic, also from South Korea. This is an AI and data infrastructure solutions for a data-driven future. And presenting the company is Nora Lee, Global Business Manager. Let's go, Nora.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hola, 안녕하세요. We are a startup from South Korea concentrating on data and AI intelligence solutions. So there's a lot of CCTV cameras and sensors already in place in cities, in factories. But what if you want to use these for having real-time AI services? Well, the problem is that some companies say that you can now install new AI CCTV cameras. Well, what do you do with the existing legacy systems? Or then you have the new cameras in place, you send all the video footage to the server to be analyzed. That results in costs, speed and latency issues, and of course, security issues. So we have developed DAY2. DAY2 seamlessly integrates into existing infrastructure, is customizable, is cost efficient, and it grows with the needs of the customer, and is scalable. And with the security, of course. How it works is that you have cameras already in place, and we install the edge hardware on site. So now your existing infrastructure becomes edge capability infrastructure. So you can have real-time services on site. And only the snapshots or information, important information is sent to the server, so you can save on data transfer costs. And of course, you can have better analytics also with the important information in the server. So we have HV for video and smaller HS for industrial sensors. But then we have the software side as well, Edge App Place, so you can keep adding new AI services as needed as you grow. But we are more than just an edge company. We have the core technology to make data processing faster, and also different technologies for the edge computing AI vision. We sell our solution as a software hardware package, but then the AI services also can be bought as a SaaS service. Our traction speaks for itself. We have over 100 clients across different regions, and last year we made $13 million in revenue. But beyond edge computing, we have a suite of AI data solutions, and with these solutions, we are aiming to make $55 million in revenue by 2026. The market opportunity is really huge for global AI infrastructure companies, and we have the team to make this happen with our leadership in data science knowledge. So what's next for D-Tonic? We're looking for POC opportunities globally. We're already proven that we work in Korean environment, and then we're fundraising for our global expansion this year. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you, Nora. Jury, questions?
Which regions are you focusing on in terms of global expansion? How are you tying that into the money that you're trying to raise?
That's right. So when it comes to our edge computing solution, actually the southeastern market is very important for us because they don't have a very good internet connection in a lot of places. But then with our edge computing hardware, you can actually have real-time services. So we're using some government funding and global export bank money to do the funding for the projects in Southeast Asia. And then smart city products, we're focusing in the Middle Eastern market. So we have office in Abu Dhabi, and we're starting in Riyadh in Saudi Arabia right now. So we're using the funding to build those sales teams so we can really get going.
How do you differentiate from your competitors?
Yes, so for the edge computing solution, we're the only company who are targeting making existing infrastructure into edge computing capability with our platform. So we don't have competitors in that space. We are competing with companies who want to replace CCTV cameras with the AI CCTV cameras. So there, we are focusing on the fact that we have an app place. So instead of having one camera, one use case, as you need, you can keep adding new algorithms with our platform.
Final question, quick one.
I would like to know exactly the comparison with Databricks I saw in your Snowflake regarding the price of your product and in terms of services. What do you offer better than them?
So for Databricks, we're getting into a different category of our suite of solutions. So we have a data platform that is a data lake house, so combining data lake and lake warehouse. So we take different types of data, unstructured and structured data, to manage it efficiently. So we have, instead of you having your data in a public cloud like you require with Databricks, we can also do our data platform in private cloud as well as on-prem.
Amazing. We're going to have to cut it there. Nora, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Amazing solutions and traction there from D-Tonic. And next up, we have Aquarius. This is a startup from Germany. They have developed a cloud platform called Luna, which is designed to simplify the application of quantum technologies, tackling optimization problems. And here we have, to present the company, the CEO, Michael Lachner. Michael, let's go. Welcome.
All right, thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is Michael. I'm co-founder and CEO of Aquarius. And today, I'm going to talk about a world-changing technology. What if we could solve the world's most complex problems in seconds rather than years? So human history is defined by moments when we dare to think differently. Human history is defined by moments when we dare to think differently. And today we face new frontiers in science, technology, and society, but our computing power is stuck in the past. Traditional computers can't handle the scale needed for tasks like optimizing supply chains or developing new drugs. So think of a logistics company losing millions yearly due to supply chain bottlenecks, or a pharmaceutical firm unable to develop life-saving medicine due to computational limits. What if we can overcome these barriers? Quantum computing can solve in minutes what today's supercomputers take years. It processes information exponentially faster, but it requires specialized knowledge, multidisciplinary teams, and years of costly R&D. At Aquarius, we changed this. Our platform, Luna, accelerates quantum application development, removing the steep learning curve. It empowers businesses to innovate faster, solve complex problems, and achieve unparalleled efficiency. And unlike other platforms, Luna is designed both for experts and beginners, making it the most accessible end-user solution. So let me show you how simple Luna is to use. Consider optimizing delivery routes across multiple cities, a task overwhelming for traditional computers at scale. With Luna, you simply select your cities, choose the quantum approach, submit, and soon after, retrieve the optimal route. Luna handles all these complexities, like building Cubo models and quantum circuits, and turns them into a few lines of code anyone can understand. And for a no-code option, our frontend makes it just as easy. With Luna, anyone here can use a quantum computer, and what once took weeks to compute can be solved in potentially minutes, saving businesses millions every year. As quantum computing matures, this field will turn into a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're targeting the optimization-driven software market, starting in Europe and expanding to the US and Asia, tapping into a market projected to reach billions by 2030. Our expertise is built on a talented team of over 30 people and our roots in academic excellence as a spin-off from the University of Munich, a world leader in quantum research. With over a decade of research and partnerships with enterprises like SAP, BASF, or BMW, we've made significant strides. Early results confirm that Luna effectively addresses real-world challenges, delivering powerful and practical solutions. Our SaaS model offers annual licenses for enterprise-level solutions for academia and a free tier for individuals exploring quantum computing. Luna launches on November 4th, so feel free to pre-register using our platform. And thank you very much for your attention.
Woo! Thank you, Michael. Jury, questions, queries, clarifications?
Great presentation. Congratulations for being here. In terms of the tiers that you mentioned, what are the key differences in the value metrics between the free and the mid-tier and then the upper tier? What are the things that as a user or as a buyer, I'm craving for that next level up?
Right. So for the free tier, we actually do have some restrictions in terms of features you can access. So we don't make everything available. For example, only some algorithms are available in the free tier. For the academic and the enterprise tier, the solutions are more or less the same. The features are more or less the same, but there is some sort of restriction in the academic tier to better fit the research area that academia is usually working in compared to these enterprise-level solutions where you have a different focus. But both of them include the main features that we provide, which are kind of restricted in the free tier.
Great, thank you.
Can you tell us just 30 more seconds, 1 more minute about yourself and your team? I mean, there's a clear why now to this business in terms of the technology,
Right.
but I guess answer for us why you.
Yeah, so starting with myself. So I'm a computer scientist. I've been working in quantum computing for more than 3 years myself now. So it's always been a bit of my passion since I first got into contact with quantum due to some personal interest in quantum physics. But probably even more interesting, as I said, our team is a spin-off from the University of Munich, which has been researching in quantum computing for more than a decade by now. And roughly 3 years ago, we started bringing this entire research experience into the practical applications, into businesses, into industry. So we're leveraging all this research that has been done and using our expertise to bring this into the business applications.
Thank you.
I would like to know what's your goal to achieve. You're launching in November, right?
Right.
So what's your immediate goal, like after 3 to 6 months, like into launch, or you can give time yourself?
So I'm going to be honest, quantum computing is still in an earlier stage. So right now, most of it is focusing on R&D. So it will probably take a couple of years until it will actually be to a size where you can use it in production processes. So our goal right now is to bring the platform out into the industry, support developers already working on quantum applications, and to get a foothold into the market to be ready to scale up once quantum computing hits the market.
How do you
Mike. So sorry, guys, we're totally out of time, but we can take the
worries.
conversation offline. It's what we're all about, making the connections.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. Sorry, Yahi. Totally out of time. And from Munich to the United Arab Emirates, our next company up is FortiGuard, which has developed an AI-powered urban temperature intelligence platform designed to mitigate urban heat, which is an issue affecting cities worldwide. And presenting the company is Monica Tucha, Managing Director. Welcome, Monica.
Hi. Today I'm going to tell you about FortiGuard and how we are making a difference in a climate tech space. FortiGuard is on a mission to cool down cities. We are using AI-driven temperature intelligence in order to create granular maps to tackle the urban heat island effect and make cities better. The temperature that our maps are showing is the one at human level, meaning from the floor up to 2 or 3 meters in height. Today, temperature scale comes from satellites. It is very expensive, it is not granular, and it comes with a lot of hardware cost. FortiGuard is 300 times more accurate, 100 times more cheaper, and it's all in the cloud. Imagine if you could have a temperature MRI for your city, neighborhood, or any area of your interest. Our user-friendly dashboard can be used by urban planners, engineers, city managers to map at 100 square meter precision in order for them to understand better the urban heat challenges. We also create APIs for large companies. Imagine if in the future you could take the cooler route instead of the fastest one on Google. As well, imagine that with predictive temperature data, you can increase the electric vehicle batteries and as well durability. We are also creating a digital urban twin with our partnership with NVIDIA's Omniverse. As the UN Secretary says, cities are where the climate battle will largely be won or lost. Our competitors, they lack use cases, they have poor data variety, as well they have limited technical capabilities. FortiGuard ingests daily 42 billion GPS data points. The GIS market is huge, and it's going to continue to expand, and we believe that FortiGuard is in a good position to tackle this market. We are addressing the B2B and B2G market with our 4 products: temperature dashboard, APIs, advisory services, and a digital urban twin. In our next years, we plan to go from SaaS to PaaS, as well continue our expansion to the US and enter the Europe and Asia market. We have created a lot of partnerships since our inception with important players from today's market. Our success story is Smart Art City in Abu Dhabi, where with our technology, they managed to reduce the outdoor ambient with 5 degrees. Our team is 90% tech, with machine learning engineers and AI engineers. We call it 40 guard because the distance between the Earth and the ozone layer is approximately 40 kilometers, and the ozone layer is a layer to the Earth. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Monica. Right on time. Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation.
Thank you.
Amazing problem to be resolved, so thank you for
Yes.
that. I would like to know how is your strategy to acquire new clients, because I see this fantastic idea to be resolved, but the clients, I see big clients, no, like real estate giant clients who wants to do some specific analysis in a specific city, for example, but I don't see this as a super scalable. So can you explain us a bit how is your data client strategy to acquire new clients, please?
Sure, definitely. Mostly it will be like all the companies are doing, maybe going to a lot of conferences, maybe making partnerships with a lot of companies, cold calls as well, or maybe emails as well, being a part of a lot of, how to say it, accelerators, sorry, I could not find the word, accelerators that help you to introduce you with a lot of important players on the market. And as well, it can have multiple applications, not only on the municipalities of governments, as you could imagine. For example, let's say that a company that sells paint for the roof, if they would know where the hotspot in a city is, that they can go and tackle exactly that companies and buildings that they are in that area. So we can have a lot of applications, especially for real estate developers, urban planners. So yeah, I hope this answers the question.
Time for one more.
Maybe just quickly, if this is successful, if you guys achieve wild success, what could it look like in 5 or 10 years?
So we could have a better environment for us in the cities. So let's say in the parks, the municipality or whoever is in charge of the park, if they will change the artificial turf, because in the US I have seen that in the parks they put artificial turf instead of putting the real grass. So then that park, it's becoming way more hotter. So if they will change that, definitely the human comfort, since heat is not going anywhere, is going to improve.
Amazing. Thanks, Monica. Out of time. Sorry, honey. We could get you the next
Thank
one.
you.
Thank you, Monica. Well done. We could definitely do reducing Madrid 5 degrees in August. Next up, we have VSL Labs, company from Israel who are empowering real-time translation of every type of content with AI-powered 3D sign language. And here presenting the company is CEO and co-founder Tal Maged. Welcome, Tal.
Hi. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here. It's really exciting. Did you know that today there's more than 500 million deaf people worldwide? And one of them is a one special woman, my wife of 3. And this is why I'm here. I'm Tal, the CEO and co-founder of VSL Labs. VSL Labs developed the first-of-a-kind SaaS platform to translate in real time any spoken or written language into generative sign language. So before we dive into the solution, let's dispel some common misconceptions about sign language. First, sign language is not universal. There are more than 200 different sign languages. Also, just reading caption or subtitles is not enough. Many of deaf individuals are not fluent in the written or the spoken language, and most of the cases, sign language is the primary language. In addition, production of sign language is very expensive. It's $10,000 for just one studio hour. So how are we solving this market failure? So please, meet Tara, our AI interpreter.
Hey, my name is Tara, and I will be your AI interpreter. It's great to be at the South Summit.
Thank you, Tara. Tara is a really game changer. She can be in real-time translation, streaming. She also cost-effective, and she can be fully customized. We're doing it better because we're the first SaaS patent technology platform that's doing it in real time with high translation accuracy and at scale. Let me show you how Tera works in real-time scenario.
Hey there, this is Emily from ABC Insurance. We're here to help you with your claim. Please send us details either via email or through text. Thank you.
Tera can be anywhere, anytime, in Zoom meetings, YouTube videos, and also in public transportation. So how we monetize it? We have two main business models. The first one is the API licenses based on subscription, and the second one, the on-demand, is one-time payment for offline video translation. This is just a glance about the people behind the magic. We have more than 20 years experience in deep tech and AI, and half of our team is deaf member experts from the community. About our current traction, we're actively raising our seed capital fund. We already engaged more than 5,000 deaf users. We got US utility patent, and we already gained revenue for top leaders in the industry. So I want to invite you to join us and invest in the new era of communication. Thank you.
Well done, thank you. Jury.
Congrats on the pitch. I was wondering who your clients are, if you're going specifically after the deaf users at B2C, or I saw some logos, whether you go B2B, and what's your go-to-market strategy?
So at the moment, we are focusing a beachhead strategy. We're focusing in two main verticals at the moment that we can deliver such as distributors for the community. We're starting from public transportation, terminal, and the hubs. They already know to engage the deaf community and public spaces. As the second one is the healthcare facilities, hospitals, and clinics through navigation and communicate with the doctors and also navigating in the facilities. And they got the accessibility budget to engage and spend about a solution in, like our service.
Any other questions? Claire?
Can you tell us what are you looking for after that?
After what, sorry?
After the competition?
Our main goal is we are preparing also 3 paid pilots that are running right now with huge customers. For example, Hyundai Motor Group, they want to implement our solution as part of the new SDV infotainment system that the deaf people will be able to receive environmental alerts in real time. So this is one paid pilot. We're also working with Verbit AI, is the one of the most greatest real-time captioning service. They want to implement our solution on top as a new layer to the real-time captioning because reading is not enough. And they will be able to see our translation using this GenAI avatar into sign language.
We are out of time, so I'll have to cut it there. Thank you, Tal.
Thank you.
Well done. And don't worry, we have beers happening right after this, so we can take our questions offline and go a little bit deeper. But now we're off to India, or India is coming to us. Next company up is Autosys. Autosys Industrial Solutions, who are accelerating manufacturing towards Industry 4.0. And to present the company is its founder, Aditya Damani. Welcome.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aditya. I'm the founder of Autosys. So I come from a manufacturing background where my family owns 20+ factories across India. Typically, when I joined the business, it was a complete nightmare. The production reports were completely manual. The data was very inconsistent. The reports and the MISs were late. Analytics was done on redundant basis. It was a nightmare. My plant manager actually claims that our factories are operating at 92% efficiency. That's good, right? Let me in a little secret. The Toyota standards are 65. Explains my straight face. So to circumvent this problem, we came up with 3 main solutions. Quad Connect, that pulls the data from the machines using industrial IoT, pushes it into a MES called the Quad Platform, where you can aggregate all your reports, your MISs, everything within a click. And finally, for all those lazy mornings, when I didn't want to wake up and go to the factory, we created a digital twin where we can just log into your factory. When we implemented this across all our factories, we realized that we've ended up saving 30% of unplanned downtime, 15% of production yield was improved, and a 25 to 30% of asset utilization improved. And that was astonishing. It was almost like my factories were on steroids. So that gave us a value proposition to scale it to other customers as well. And when we sell it to other customers, we typically sell it for a $200 implementation fee, which is one time. And then there's an annual recurring cloud platform service for another $200 for every machine deployed. So this nets us close to around $245 of gross margin. We've scaled this from $2,000 of ARR up to $500,000 back in 2024. And this year, this financial year, we are on track to hit 1.1 million in ARR. Few of our milestones, we are hitting 5,000 machines already. We are touching 10,000 this year, 17,500 next year. Few of our customers that we've worked with. And when it comes to competition, there are 2 types of companies mainly. One is an IoT-based company, which will set up IoTs, show you some dashboards. And the second is an MES, or a manufacturing execution system, which is an entire supply chain automation. So we are an MES. Thank you for your time.
Excellent. Thank you, Edita. Questions?
Thank you for your pitch. I was wondering, what is the competitive landscape like, and how are you taking that into account? Oh, can you hear me? What is the competitive landscape like, and how are you taking it into account with scaling? Because there's so many companies out there right now using machine learning, AI, real-life data. So what are your future plans, and how are you going to be the one they take and not one of the many other competitors?
So we are typically an MES, a manufacturing execution system. We deploy through the entire supply chain of the factory. So we are not just an IoT and a dashboard or a real-time monitoring company. When it comes to scaling, what we typically do is we go to the OEM. Let's say I'm going to a Toyota, and I implement this with Toyota. And when there are 500 suppliers to Toyota, it automatically gets implemented to those 500 companies as well. So we're using a top-down approach to penetrate into the market.
Very impressive, especially the margin figures. So how did you get there? Like specifically, what are some of the examples, especially for people like me who aren't in your industry? I understand in M&D, any percentage point makes a big difference. How have you achieved that, like getting those margins?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat your question?
The margins that you've produced, how have you got there? Like what specific things have you made more efficient to make sure that you're continuing to make more money?
So when I'm typically deploying an MES into your factory, I'm automating your entire supply chain. You're getting rid of all those people who are doing data entries, who are consolidating reports. And more even, you're using AI to make sure that nobody is tampering with the process parameters. So if this is supposed to be made at 200 degrees Celsius and 40 PSI pressure, the system will make sure it is produced at that, right? So your rejections come down. Your asset utilization is now augmented. What cannot be seen cannot be measured, cannot be improved. So similarly, now you can see your asset utilization, and production plan can be optimized to maximize that. Moreover, across all our customers, we've seen a 30% improvement in asset utilization and a 25% reduction in downtime. Because the system can pre-detect that, hey, there's a tool collision that could happen. Your machine could undergo a breakdown. So all of these are pre-informed, and the system shuts down automatically.
Thank you.
Amazing. We are totally out of time there. Thank you so much, Edita.
Thank you.
Excellent, thank you. It's not easy to grasp all the details in 3 minutes, but you're doing a great job. Next up, we have Pampi, which is also a South Korean company. This is a web-based collaborative no-code platform for user content authoring powered by multimodal generative AI. And presenting the company, we have CMO Ellie Lee. Woo! Welcome, Ellie.
Hello. So, my name's Ellie. I'm the CMO at APOC, and what we do, we make XR content creations easy and accessible to everyone. Creating XR interactive content is painful. See those Unity, Blender, blah, blah. You need to handle those Pro Tools and have certain level of skill sets to create the XR content. Also, it takes a lot of time and money. It's simple. We save your time on content creations for 2,000 times, save your money on 80%, as well as the maintenance cost for 78%. So it's clear we have total XR content ecosystem, which is web-based, AI power, easy to use, drag and drop features, also no single line of code is required. Once content is created, it goes across any devices like PCs, mobile, or even HMDs. So for entertainment, you can make your fans happy with online, offline integrated content with AR filters, games, scanning the real features to get into the other world. For brands, you can have showrooms, the virtual showrooms that has your own event campaigns running on. Also for the commerce, you can help your customers with AR filter to support their buying journey. And also we have educators and students who already enjoy their learning process through our service. So it's not just creating the content, but we give you the access to expand your business opportunity in other regions and in other sectors. The market we are targeting has over 500 billion markets. And we are affordable, easy to use than any other tools out there. So now we have a subscription, and at the end, we're going to have commissions for our business model. And then you can choose the other 4 different tiers and then go for it. Right now, we have a 30,000 users and 40,000 MAU average. We are a self-sustaining company for 7 years. Women-led, with 200 partners and 1 million end users. Right now, we are based in Seoul, Korea, and as well as the US. I'm here to look for the global partnerships, and we look forward to working with you guys. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you, Ellie. Questions from the jury?
I guess very impressive numbers on the monthly active users, and then you sort of mentioned you're launching these subscription levels. Are people already paying for this or not yet?
Yes, you're correct. We actually launched our price model 2 weeks ago, and we already make money out of it.
Okay, how's it going? What are you learning so far?
It's good. We do have some B2B customer as well as the B2C, and also B2G from the schools and educators. It's going well.
Okay.
Are you going to have to pick between B2B or B2C in your model? And if so, which one are you leaning towards now as a business?
That's really good questions. Right now, we are focusing on B2B first because we believe in order to generalize and democratize the XR content ecosystem, we need more impact from the companies and the market sector we are targeting, such as entertainment and commerce and brands. So right now, we are working on B2B first, then eventually it will go to B2C.
And final question, in terms of the data side, so if I'm a creator using your platform, how do I ensure that that data remains mine? Like how are you calming those nerves?
You mean the content creation license after you create?
Yeah, exactly.
It actually, it goes to you. It goes to users.
Perfect. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Final, we'll wrap it up. Thank you, Ellie. Excellent.
Thank you so much for having me today. Thank you.
Thanks for being here. Well done. Next company is AI Spira, also from South Korea. This company have developed Criminal IP, which is an emerging cyber threat intelligence search engine. And here presenting the business is Ahmed Mobashir, Global Business Manager. Let's go, Ahmed.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to present again. At AI we specialize in cyber security and cyber threat intelligence, which is the data that every security team in the world needs and relies on for doing their job. I'd like to start with what we were able to achieve with the data that we offer our users. First of all, we have users from over 150 countries. We have paid users from more than 40 countries, and that's only talking about our B2C model. We have most of our 90% of users are coming globally, not just from Korea. All of that was achieved since 2 years from the day we launched the product. And to talk about how we used AI to achieve all of that, it was because 86% to this day of the security products that are available are reactive, not proactive. They show the thing after it already has been done, after the risk has already been done. So we took AI and we automated all of these processes. We automated all of the data gathering that the security teams rely on. And we have showed them every information that they need to know on every internet-connected device. And we were able to automate their security processes. We were able to show them all of the information that they needed in one place with our 2 main products. And of course, the cybersecurity market has been growing annually at a rate of 6%, which expected even to exceed that soon, due, of course, to the number of risks that we have seen lately at a global level. And we set 2 critical points within that growth cycle in the cybersecurity market. Of course, we have beat competitors, the competitor global average in number of visitors and number of subscribers on our products. And as I mentioned earlier, 90% of our users are global, which no other product has been able to achieve that, especially in the Korean market. All of that is because of our embedded AI capabilities and because of the depth of the data that we offer from our users collected from many data points. We have a few business models that we operate on, B2C, B2G, and B2B. And of course, mostly we gather most of our B2C and most of the market references through our partnerships and the data that we share with well-known market providers. Because of how important our data is, we were able to make these partnerships. And of course, we were able to acquire these big names in the B2B sector and also the technology partnerships that we were able to achieve. Right now, our revenue stands around $4 million just within these 2 years. And we expect even to exceed that number or double it within the next 2 years. Thank you so much. And I would appreciate your questions.
So, Ahmed, well done. Thank you. Jury, over to you.
Thank you for the pitch. I would like you to explain us how is going to be your strategy to go to other markets? Because I saw in your client slide that all of them were from here, right? So
yes.
How do you plan to go to other markets?
Thank you for the question. Actually, most of the clients that are on the presentation are Korean companies. We are not allowed to, of course, put most of the names that we have globally. One of the references that I can use is a very famous Spanish organization called CCN, which is responsible for all the cryptography, all the cybersecurity work within the Spanish region. They are one of our customers and one of our early adopters, actually. We have many other clients, large enterprises across many verticals. Of course, how we were able to achieve that was through inbound interest from the clients themselves, who most of them were B2C users, and then they wanted to use the tool across their organization. But also we have a lot of resale partners and business partners, and also through our technology partners who help us achieve that.
I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about the team, because I only see you didn't say anything on the slides, and here I only see the CEO. So who is your team and what's the experience in cybersecurity and AI?
So far, our team now stands around 70 people. Like almost 50-something are in the development. And of course, when I say development, are not only programmers. A lot of them are security researchers with a lot of experience in the cybersecurity field. They come from different verticals, so we were able to offer our users the security experience from different experiences. So gaming industries, fintech, and so on. So our team is really experienced in that, and that's what we want. We want to take a lot of the work off the security team's hands, and we want to do it ourselves to just make the process as simple as we can. Thank you.
Excellent, Ahmed. We're totally out of time.
Thank you
Well
so
done.
much.
Thanks for being here. Great traction in a short space of time. I'm moving on to Kindred. This company is from Singapore. They reimagine human and AI interaction by creating a powerful platform that seamlessly integrates personalized AI companions. Curious and interesting. And Max is here to tell us more about it. CEO Max Guiamardio, welcome.
So where does the future of human-AI interaction lie? Will it remain this cold, faceless tool, or something more? Something like a trusted friend that you want to deal with every day. It's these questions that led me to my master's thesis and my current PhD collaboration. So I assembled my dream team to take this opportunity. My CTO recently exited his AI enterprise chatbot startup. I have my award-winning product manager from Apple and innovators from Binance and Disney. Consumer AI has a major engagement and retention problem. And really, there's only one area of exception in the AI companionship category. It boils down to three main issues. One, we often choose what's more convenient than what's more functional. Two, with all of these different AI assistants coming out, we have to train them every single time. And thirdly, we still see AI as a functional tool, only used when necessary. What that results in is a really poor customer experience. So we innovate in three sectors. The first is instant accessibility through our proprietary overlay technology. Two is a decentralized memory system. And three is meaningful companionship to allow you to form deep emotional bonds. Here's what it actually looks like.
Hello, Pudge. How we doing?
Hey, Max. I'm doing super, thanks for asking. Oh, I checked your calendar. Your 10 a.m. with Luca is in 20 minutes.
All right. I can then move the conversation onto my phone.
Are we walking? On it.
We opened up a small beta of 100,000 users, and we achieved results that beat the leading character AI competitor in almost every single key metric. One of the reasons we do that and achieve that is because we are the only AI company in the world to be partnered with the top Web 2 and Web 3 IP brands, from Hello Kitty to MapleStory to Teletubbies. We leverage these existing fan bases as our strongest go-to-market strategy. You can also create your own avatar, but for the most part, I like to choose these characters. From there, your companion ends up being a vehicle, a familiar interface to interact with every single AI service and product available. The way we monetize is through an energy system. Your companion depletes energy over time. You need to pay to replenish that energy. Our first launch with Teletubbies generated over $200,000 in the first month. We're opening up our private seed round, and we're gearing up for our global launch in Q1 of next year. And hopefully you can recognize some of the IP that we have about to come. So I'm Max, and we are redefining the way we interact with AI. Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks, Max. Jury.
I just have a quick question. Teletubbies, it's been a while since I've seen them. Do you have exclusive partnerships with these brands?
Some of them we do, some of them we don't. Some is just impossible to get exclusive right now, but for the majority of them, yes, we do.
And if you count part of your success and your retention rate to those partnerships, how worried are you once competitors start using those collaborations?
The beta test that we did actually was using our own IP, not the IP that we have kind of licensed out. And so right now, I think IP is very much a relationship game. And so right now, we're the only people that deal with those kind of IP.
If you think about a segmentation of users, who goes first? Is this targeted at younger people, older people? What are you guys seeing?
Probably with Teletubbies and our first initial launches, it's definitely younger children and parents. That was what we found to be the easiest use case that just had the strongest kind of product market fit feel. And now we're expanding towards the broader market. And so that means we access that custom avatar creation means that anybody can create their own avatar, their feel, illustration style, but also we're seeing a lot of demand from businesses that want to bring their mascots into this kind of platform so they can express these mascots and have a way of talking about it.
And you guys are building this from Singapore?
Yes.
Interesting.
Final question, quick one.
What kind of information do you introduce as a context to the model? And I am asking this because I wonder what is in the future. Maybe you have a problem with latency, no? Depending on the context you are going to introduce. Because that character is going to answer you direct questions, so you are going to answer depending on your historical conversations about the information from the laptop. What do you plan to do?
Yes, so we have a decentralized memory system. All that means is every time you speak to your companion, again, every day, it's about 6 hours that you spend with your companion on your screen. It's collecting all of this information. It compresses and expresses that in just bytes of code on the actual companion smart contract. Every time you access an AI service, it extracts the relevant memory to then give that prompt to, let's say, Midjourney. And so it saves a lot of time, but it also means you have complete ownership over that data.
That's all we have time for. Thank you, Max.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thanks, jury. Last one. Last but definitely not least, kind of from virtual reality, metaverse, all the way to the moon with the next one. And this is companies coming in all the way from Peru. So thank you so much for making the trip. This is Tumi Robotics, which offers data services around reliability, availability, maintainability, and safety of lunar and earth mining operations. And here to present the company is Francisco Cuellar, the CEO. Thank you, Francisco.
Hi. Hello, I'm Francisco, CEO of Tumi Robotics. And we are innovating in the mining industry because the next decade, metals and minerals will be of high demand if we want to achieve the green energy transition. However, working in mining is very challenging, as you can see from the picture, especially in underground operations, because people is exposed to risk and hazards, extreme environmental conditions, limited actionable data. And because of this, there are many accidents per year, and the efficiency of the operation is reduced. We offer a solution to generate actionable data with proprietary robots and edge AI devices to inspect, digitize, and diagnose critical infrastructure. It's a three-step process in which first we deploy the edge devices and robots, then the data is collected and preprocessed in situ and almost in real time, and then this data is fed to our software platform that generates valuable reports. With this, we can do the inspections 10 times faster with 0 fatalities and increase the production of our clients. Our key components are the parallel computer algorithms that allow us to process large amounts of data almost in real time in order to perform mapping, fragmentation analysis, gas analysis, and other tasks from our clients. We are focused on the mining industry right now. There are more than 30,000 companies around the world that will invest more than $28 billion in the automated mining. From them, around 200 are large corporations, which invest already more than $500,000 in robot-as-a-service solutions. We aim to attend 20 large mines in order to reach a $60 million market. Our differentials is that the performance of our edge AI devices, we have competitive prices, we are robot agnostic right now, and we have proprietary hardware and software, and intellectual property as well. There are some players in the market already, but they are more focused on the energy industry. Right now, we generate income with teleoperated inspections, with yearly contracts, and we expect to launch on 2025 our autonomous robotized inspection that combines hardware as a service, software as a service business solution. We already have traction and clients with the mining industry, construction, and energy. However, this technology is transversal for oil and gas and space as well. We have a team of 3 co-founders with a team of 15 engineers with experience in science, engineering, mining, innovation, and business. And we have experts from the mining industry and academia as well, which are our advisors. We are looking for our seed round in order to strengthen our position internationally, increase our sales, and release our software as a service and hardware as a service platform. Join us. We are Tumi Robotics, and we are innovating in the efficiency and sustainability of the mining industry.
Excellent. Thank you, Francisco.
Thank you for that great presentation. So you mentioned there 5% of your revenue, I think, was coming from the energy industry. How much time are you investing thinking about entering that market once you've achieved your mining category goals?
We know that we can reach the energy market maybe in 3 years, because to validate our pilot with the mining industry will take us at least 2 years. We're already based in Chile as well, where most of the corporates mines around the world are settled. We're part of an acceleration program from BHP, and we're aiming to launch a pilot with them. So it will take around 2 years, and then we can go to energy.
So with that in mind, how are you thinking about global expansion? Are there certain countries that make sense for you to wait maybe the 2 years, or how are you prioritizing those countries?
We will go global as fast as the large corporates take us, because if we do something which BHP, Rio Tinto, for example, then we could replicate that globally.
Right.
It will be one client, but a huge contract.
Any other questions, queries? Last one.
Just a very tiny one. How much are you focused on outer space? Because that's mentioned in your form and stuff like that, but I only hear the on-Earth plans.
Yes, actually we are part of an acceleration program in Luxembourg for space applications, space exploration. And mining in Earth and space are quite related, because right now, the people who are investing in space are looking for startups which are already working in extreme environments, such as the mining industry. So if we manage to develop things there, we are sure we can go to space. And next week, I have to give the pitch for Luxembourg, so luckily we can open the offices to do R&D, strong R&D in Europe.
Excellent, Francisco. Thank you so much. Thank you, folks. That's a wrap for the 10 finalists around the world and 10 different startups, different deep tech and AI applications. Jury, thank you so much. We haven't made it easy, I don't think. A lot of different stages, different sectors, but no doubt you'll make the best possible decisions. And of course, all of our 30 finalists are winners. They're all part of the South Summit community. They're here to connect and do business. That's a wrap for today, folks. I invite all of you to join us for beers outside, thanks to Heineken, just outside on the left. We're having networking by the lake with a couple of refreshments if you'd like to join us, and you can catch up with these companies and go deeper. That's a wrap from us. We'll see you back here tomorrow. All the stages are kicking off at 10 a.m. Thank you so much. Gasahamida.